Hello, this is Alechius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as the French. Coming back to having ended the war with Japan on favorable terms. Just took money though. And getting back to hammering on the Russians now that they have no Far East ports. We're moving everything back to the European theater. Oh, yeah, nice. You already want some more. You really want it. Sure, we'll go back to war. United States and Italians. Interesting. There's our port strike in Archangelisk. Better mine sweeping. Mining their fleet. Losing a bunch of transports because we unstoppered the cork up here briefly. What are they down to? 2 destroyers. Outstanding. Alright, there should be no Russians anywhere else. So we've got them boxed up into the Arctic and the Baltic, as well as this guy in the middle of the North Sea. Do we have him fully covered? I think we might be preventing him from escaping at all, which is great. Let's set you to invade. See if that gets them to attack. They're set for protect, which is good. Then we want to snag this guy up here when we get a chance. At the very least, slow him down. Yeah, those are mine layers. Finances, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. We just gotta deal with it for now. Yeah, Japan has a long way to go to fight us again. They already got their head start. Down to 57% logistics. We took Eastern Poland. Outstanding. We could close out the war with Russia. We've achieved our goals for the moment. We could also just keep pushing them. We have Mongolia? When did that happen? I don't remember Mongolia happening. That must have happened a long time ago. Oh man, and the timing. Like, we have them on the ropes. We can just keep pummeling them for ages, but I would like this war to actually end. So we're gonna see if they'll bite off on it this time. A single destroyer, really. Where is this? North Sea. This is right here. Is this the guy that was coming down from up north? Or did we literally box in a single destroyer with 2 destroyers and a battleship? With a decent chance that they'll outrun us. They've spotted us already. We're within range. There they be. Oh yeah, this is our half caliber battleship. And I'm going to do the opposite of most Navy's doctrines and turn away from expected torpedoes. Because being within 3 kilometers of a destroyer is kind of scary for a battleship. Yep, there they are. She shot her torpedoes already, so now we don't have to worry about them. And rudder amidships. And we're 5 to 8% accuracy. And keeping pace, looks like she's slightly faster. 28 knots. Comparable then. These all... Did we extend the length of all of these? I think we did. They are very slow firing for what they are. But we have so many barrels that it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Oh, she's capable of 36 knots. Well, not anymore, she isn't. Oh, and the main battery. Bad timing. Yeah. Didn't even get to click on you. Woo! That went quick. That just shows destroyer's defensive speed. The second you slow down, that's the dangerous part. We see Northeast Asia. There is somebody out there. Thailand's new leader was found to support armed terrorists who disrupted the regional trade networks. Oh. I support this action. Everybody turn around. Thailand's going down. I want to double check though. We want to look for any Russian fleets that... Oh, there is a Russian fleet out here. One battleship. Alright. Need at least 77,000. Send all these guys back. Paris and Vercingetorix can go hunt the lone battleship. These are probably all our destroyers here. No, they're cruisers too. There's the other destroyers. What ports do we have people in? Magang. That's right, they were repairing, weren't they? Kamran Bay. we go. That takes care of the Far East. Not going to turn these guys around. Let's box you in if we can. Try to surround them. Still got these two. Yeah, there are two left. If they turn down peace, they're idiots, and I'm going to destroy them. Because we will do an invasion of Central Russia. Oh, I hadn't noticed we'd pushed into the Ukraine. Kind of interesting that they separated Bessarabia into two territories. Kind of curious. Is it northern Bessarabia and southern? Is it like coastal Odessa? Nope, we signed peace. But I can take territory. I can take two of these. I don't care about their ships. We've seen them. They're not very impressive. War duration 111 months. Let's see. I'm trying to remember how they're arranged. Kazakhstan is this one here. And I think they're in order. If you read it, you have, if you put Kazakhstan here, you have Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan. So we're gonna go for the bottom two. I could be wrong. I don't know that area that well. Oh, it only counted one of them. Kind of messed up. Alright, we have pacifists blocking the roads. Oh. No, we're not paying that much money. Yeah, a little bit late. Oh wow, Britain failed to control New Providence. Now, question one. Moldova. Okay, that makes sense. Moldova, and oh, it counts as part of the Ukraine. I was wrong. I said Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan. No, I said Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan. So I had these two right, I had these two flipped. And also really weird having these enclaves in the middle of nowhere. Does mean we do not need you to go up there. You can help out. Although I haven't seen the invasion pop. Where's the invasion? Oh well. Financially, we're going to cut crew training to 50%. We're going to cut the tech budget. Oh man, that hurts. Feels bad. Transport losses. Yeah, that's what's killing us. We shouldn't have to worry about that anymore, though. And they immediately fired their naval minister. Britain and Japan at war. Japan just cannot stay out of it. Poking everybody in the eye to get them to go to war with them. So we don't get our nifty invasion thingy. I'll at least collect them up and then we'll send them. Oh, I can't combine all of them. It's too much tonnage, or too many sailors in one fleet. La Rochelle. All fleets go here. All fleets. There you go. It's going to overload the port, but I'm not really concerned about it. Oh, they're not allowed because they're still blocked, quote unquote, by the Russian fleet there. Maybe we can send them to Helsingfors? Nope. Ocean Voltaire may be blocked forever. About our subs, coastal subs, we do want some here in the Baltic. We want some here in Wilhelmshaven for the North Sea. I think all other ones except the Pacific ones are... No, even those ones went home. Nice. So we've got almost everybody gathered up. Who's still in port? We've got a couple people underway we gotta take care of. Le Havre, Kiel, Brest. Those are the new destroyers, aren't they? The split battery. Yeah. They can stay. Let's move these 6 out to Manila, though. And then since we're out here, these ones are headed to Destination Bay of Biscay. Yeah, that's the wrong place. Come back home. I said you're coming back home. La Rochelle. There we go. Move to La Rochelle. And I think that leaves us with one fleet left. And there we go. Alright, we took a look and grabbed all the remaining ships, which I think was just a couple in Le Havre that I had forgotten about. Other than that, we have our transport losses. We need to make good on that and just wait for everything to return. Britain offers an alliance. We do not want it. Wow, Soviet Union fired 2 heads in a row. And people are provoking us. The Italians and the Austrians. Alright, our transport losses are made good. That's looking a lot better. We still have to build up. Well, that was 6% in a single turn. That's pretty good. A lot of fuel being expended. That'll get used up. Maintenance will go down once they get in port. We could mothball them. Let's see if we can actually get these guys out of there. No, we can't. They're trapped in there. Kind of similar to what happened in the earlier war with Russia with the fleet down here. Post-war. So this fleet needs to get out of the way before we can go. Because they still count as hostile. Oh yeah, I forgot these guys. There we go. Alright, I think that all looks good. What do we have imports so far? 4 cruisers, 4 destroyers. Getting harassed by Empire of Japan's military. Absolutely, we'll send an official protest. Yeah, there's no way to reduce unrest, which is what I would like right now. Britain and the Soviet Union. That's not going to go very well for you. Soviet Union, it's just Soviet Union and Japan. What are they doing? Range fighter special training for less interference. Alright, there we go. 1 for 1. And army logistics are very good right now. Since we're getting our transport capacity back up 5% last turn. We definitely want that heavy reserve. Alright. Shipyard building, we've got more time left. What do we have? Import. So, we have a number of designs, and people have been asking me to update our designs rather than scrap them. And I know, myself included, there are a lot of people who like the Valleruese. We can't refit that? Why not? Doesn't make sense. Can we not refit any of these? Why is this button broken? Alright, we'll view it. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can refit it that way. Oh yeah, because the refit button is for refitting the ship to the new design. Got it. That's my bad. Because that's the button I was looking for. Cannot build them. Okay, yeah, we're not looking for new build. We can't use the new mark for 8s. Maybe we can do duels. Main guns. We're using 12s. I'm not going to hold back on costs. This is we'll spend every dime we have refitting these. Front tower 6. So it's the same design, just a little bit bigger. Looks like it's too wide. We should not be able to adjust the beam. That is wrong. That we can do that. I don't like that, so I'm not going to use it. So we're stuck with our 4. Secondary tower, we are currently using standard sec 3, and we have cruisers to alternate, so that's not going to change. Then we have our funnels. We're currently using mini enhanced 2. Partly because we can fit so many of them. Probably fit 3 in each slot. No, not quite. Oh, no, we can. So that's 7.3 vice 5.5. So that's 11.22. Coming up short, but not by much. No, actually, that's 7.21.22. It's the same. In that case, we are going 240 tons or 360 tons, but we save a little bit of money. That's questionable, actually. Smoke interference is worse. Target signature is worse. It looks different though. I like that we're completely updating the ship, so let's make it look different. Can't do that with the towers. Oh, if we can only fit 2 back here, that's gonna be a shame. Maybe we do the large ones then? Kind of a different look. I don't like it though. I can fit 3 of these though. But we'll sacrifice some of our capacity to do so. I like the look of these. We're making an aesthetic choice here. Oh, that's such a shame. I want to squeeze it in there. Main guns. We were using 12s before. We're going to continue to use 12s. We're going to bump it up to a triple barreled. That's clipping into the tower. I would like to have better angles, so we'll move it. I'll put it there. Seems reasonable. Secondary battery, we have the 8-inch. We can do duals. So we get rid of the 2 singles and we put a dual on each. And then we have the 5-inch guns, which we can do the same with. possibly plussing up how many there are. Can we fit 2? Nah. We could, but it would be kind of awkward. And that will save weight compared to the singles. And money. Hurts the look somewhat. Makes me sad. Maybe we can... No, we can't squeeze a 3 in there. We can't put 4s on the bridge. Doesn't look like I can sneak those in anywhere else. Any casemate guns? I'm going to fill those casemates. It's a weak point for a more modern battleship, though. And how useful is that limited range of motion? Or arc. So we're going to leave those empty. She does not have underwater torpedoes, which is good. Right now, she's limited to 21.5 knots with triple expansion engines. Oh, we can give her turbo electrics. It's so expensive, but I love turbo electrics. Very maneuverable. And minimal vibrations. And it gives us extra engine efficiency. As does the geared turbines, actually. We'll wait for that. We don't need that. We can switch to semi-oil finally. Better auxiliaries and shafts. I'm going to stick with our balanced rudder. That's a shtick that we've kept with, so I'm going to keep with it. Hydraulics. We'll upgrade the armor. Better barbette. No anti-torp. Not going to give her a bulge. Reinforced bulkheads. Anti-flooding. Citadel 3. Standard ratios. Now we have been doing very armor piercing HE. Go with capped ballistic. For example, our 5-inch gets 2 inches max of penetration. We haven't updated our powders and stuff. I already know I'm going to go with the 2-powder one. It's not just the flash fire, it's also the accuracy and penetration. We lose range though, because it's a low burn. Whereas like cordite, we'd be out to 12 kilometers with the AP, and the 2-powder, we're down to 9. It's pretty significant. But cordite's very dangerous to work with. So if we look down here, flash fire chance 35%, switch to 2-power, 5. And it has a better reload time, and it's more accurate in the ranges it does hit. Like, there's a lot to like. I know our shtick has been to keep at range though, so maybe? Alternatively, we have TNT is good all around, picric acid is for straight up damage, and dunite is for penetration. TNT is the safest. If we use that, we're down to 2% flash fire chance. Whereas with the Deadnought, it's 7.6. Picric acid is a little bit better. Considering sacrifice a little bit of penetration to get that range. Go down to TNT 25%. That's so high. But we would have 25 kilometers of range. We don't have the accuracy for that though. Unless we go with max stereoscopic, it's still rough. No, we're gonna stay with the tube powder. I might go with the picric acid. Sacrifice a little penetration to get that damage. So they hit hard. I mean, the shell damage for TNT is still pretty good. And that really reduces the fire chance. And has benefits to hull weight. And I talked myself out of it. The advanced hydraulic, better turret traverse. Already using enhanced reloading. Switch to that. We want hydro station for earlier detection of torpedoes, radio direction finding for the better reconnaissance and communications. And then we get to look at how we arrange everything else. Long barreled 3-inch, giving us 7 kilometers range. If we do that with 5-inch, we're out to 12. Maybe that's our concession. We get heavier guns that shoot farther that way rather than using the cordite. Because this also boosts their accuracy. It's going to be super heavy, but it gives us... The drawback is the reload time is vastly increased. So we go from 1 round per minute to 0.7 rounds per minute. A little rough. And it's heavy. Alright, what else do we have? We'll max out the barbette. And the side armor. What are we looking? Oh man. Vertical penetration. Or horizontal penetration. The deck is getting up there. Oh, that's so heavy. I think that's our main concern, is improving that. Let's get that up to 6 with an inner deck. We'll bump fore and aft to 2. Improve the conning tower, improve the main belt. Yeah, I didn't think we could do that. I hate leaving the belt weakened like that. Wow, it's an impressive inner belt. Can we balance this any better? I mean, the Citadel's running most of the length of the ship. The fore and aft is not much. So we could sacrifice a little bit to throw on some additional. What are we looking at? Yeah, that's just the very last bit of fantail, which will help protect our steering gear, which is good. We'll also move these funnels back to help with this, but I like the idea of protecting the steering gear a little bit from plunging fire. So we're going to do that. We have not improved the speed nor the range, although the range is vastly improved with the turbo electrics. If we go with geared turbines, we get a little bit of extra weight to work with. I like the idea of going turbo electric though. Hull isn't really designed for this, but the engine is. We can improve the speed quite a bit without running into the... yeah, that was 3% jump. That's a little hard. Yeah, we're getting up there. I think 28 is probably the highest we can reasonably go. Let's aim for the engine efficiency though. Bring it down to 27. And let's look at shaving off some weight somewhere. And now it's the hull and the engines, of course. The bulkheads, that's not going to sacrifice there. And then it's the armor and the turrets. I mean, I'm really not going to sacrifice that, because that's our main battery and we'll only have 2. Oh, I hadn't realized it's a 3-layered belt. That makes me feel a lot more comfortable actually cutting this. That's still a lot. Maybe don't upgrade the turrets. Still using light, increased. Kind of curious about muzzle velocities. Oh yeah, the Cordite one has better muzzle velocity. Of course it does. We'd be looking at 32 kilometers. That's absurd. We'd never hit anything out that far. Alright, I'm gonna make a decision to cut this a bit. Like, that range is too much. Even with the tube powder, bringing it in shorter. Like, look at our accuracy at 25 kilometers. It's nothing. If we chop them down, which is a significant weight savings, at 15 kilometers we're 1% accuracy. Which is actually better. 20 kilometers, 0.6% accuracy. Oh no, I was looking at 15. 15 is 1%. Lies 1.2. Is that really worth it? We get the offset of being within weight, having the speed, possibly plussing up the armor again. Oh, I don't think we'll do that. That, and with the heavy secondaries, we probably want a ship that comes in a little bit closer to get these engaged. Alright, we're going to normalize that way. 11.7 for the 5-inch, although that's primarily for taking out destroyers. So 12 kilometers for the 8-inch. I'm going to chop these down. Oh, that's probably too far. a little bit more than 12 kilometers, so they engage along with the 8-inch. So it'll be the 12 and 8 together for the most part. And we have a fire rate of 1.4 per minute, which is comparable to the 8s. Wow. A little bit of change in the strategy for that, but I like it. I don't want to go off of natural boilers if I have a choice, because you have the engine vibration increase from the rest. Although the engine vibrations from turbo electrics is very little. So this is a nice steady platform. Very stable. Let's use that. 6, 4.8. There we go. Chopped it down. Now we've got it where we want it. Standard quarters, still very short range, but it's 12,000 kilometers, which is actually pretty good. So there's our refit of the Valleruese. Alright, I have to go out this way. I mean, it takes a while to load in the shipyard as well. I want to see our other ships. Now, I know a few people have made suggestions for the refits. I know it's popular. Do me a favor, pick what you've liked most out of suggestions and suggest it again. And I'll see about doing that over the next couple days, because it'll take a while to do all these. And with that, I actually will stop here. I did the redesign for the Valleruese. I like it. It's my baby now, and that's how she's going to be. So you tell me what ship you want to see refit and how you would like it refit, and I'll see if I can accommodate. Keep in mind, I do not like changing the beam and draft. Keep in mind, I would like turbo electrics, but I can be convinced otherwise. Likewise, the rudder is going to stay balanced. I'm not going to move it off that. That's one of our shticks for this run, so I'm going to stick with it. Outside of that, like, you want to mix powders, you want to mix the loadout, you want it more armored, less armored, like, sky's the limit. We have a lot of stuff we can do with this. So you let me know, and I'll see if I can accommodate it as best I can, while keeping in theme with everything that we've been doing so far. Wow, those are expensive. That's very expensive. and we'll do what we can. Alright. I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate you staying till the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.